Well, thanks for being with me here today, Argentavis. I really do appreciate you joining me today.
Well, hello. Oh, you're a human. What did they call you? Oh, yes, a survivor. Well, yeah, you should feel privileged that I even showed up today. I really need to speak to my agent about these interviews.
Well, I'm more than just a little survivor. My name is Hop. I'm here to get some information from you.
Okay, well, my time is very precious, sir. So please ask your question.
Obviously, when anybody makes a list of the best tames that you can have in this area, why do you think you're so popular compared to all the other tames and flyers?
Well, Henry,
Hop.
I am the.
It's Hop.
Oh, yes, Hop. Well, I am the ruler of the sky. We are the royalty. We rule the skies. We fly with such poise and grace, chest out, heads up, talons and beaks sharp.
And you think why that's what makes you popular when people vote for things?
What else out there is there that can compare to us? What, you have the Pteranodon that flap their wings all over the place, going left, right, up, down? And then there's what, the Tapahara? Sounds more like a pudding snack. Have you ever tried to pet one? No, they are the chicken of the sky, sir. Chicken of the sky. They're scared of their own shadows.
But
what else flyer dominant for me?
Well, what about the wyvern? What about the wyvern? Different variations, all with a different attack.
Sir, those are make-believe. They are magical beasts. They don't belong. They don't exist.
So you look at them as second class because they happen to be mythological creatures.
Well, yes, they're mythological. They don't exist. We are the rulers of the sky.
Oh, well, okay. You sure you think you'd come out on top in a battle with a wyvern?
Have you ever seen us? Wyverns cannot turn. We are quick, agile.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So you have an interesting saddle.
Oh, this saddle, yes.
A very interesting saddle. Now, are you proud of the fact that you're a mobile smithy, or do you find it annoying that you get put to such menial tasks?
Well, let me say, you survivors break everything. Oh, my armor is broke. Oh, my weapon's broke. Where do you go? You come to us to repair it. You should feel privileged that we even let you get into our saddle.
I guess that's probably true, but I mean, do you feel like a beast of burden? I mean, you have this royal attitude, which, okay, but if you're a beast of burden, carrying all this stuff and people using you to build stuff on, you don't find that annoying at all. You actually take pride in that fact.
Well, of course. Where else are you going to get quality stuff? I mean, without us, you would be running around with raggedy, broken gear and weapons. And these saddles, I mean, you really need to get better quality. I mean, primitive saddles? Ha!
So you really believe it should always be a higher level than primitive saddle that you're seated with?
All right. There's multiple reasons for better quality saddles. One, better protection for me and the rider, of course. And two, they don't itch as much.
They itch?
Oh, primitive saddles itch like crazy. Oh.
Wow, I never knew things like that ruffled your feathers. I mean, do you think you're misunderstood then? I mean, I honestly, people, seem to have their opinion, think you're wonderful for certain things, but I mean, it seems like you believe you're misunderstood because people would put primitive stuff on you.
Of course. I mean, we are royalty, sir. We deserve the finest.
So what about you do you think you wish people understood?
That we're more just a, what you guys call them, from point A to point B. No, we're more than that. We're gatherers, we're hunters, we're survivors.
But you called me a survivor.
Oh, yes. How dare me put me in your class? I really need to speak to my agents about these.
Well, I mean, do you... golly, there's so much territory I'm curious about now because I've never really gotten a chance to speak to one of you. You always seem to be very, I don't know, quiet unless you're eating. And so I guess my question, I'm curious about your habits, about your behaviors. I mean, is there Is there a place you just love to fly? Do you have a favorite place to hang out? Or is it, just being, there at the base all the time?
Well, Homer, let me put it this way.
No, it's Hop. It's Hop.
Oh, yes, Hop. Look up. What do you see?
Uh,
Just look up. What do you see? You see
Clouds, sky.
Exactly. That's where we belong. In the sky, flying from point A to point B to point C, then maybe if you're lucky, back to point A.
If we're lucky, back to point A?
Yes, we may stop and take a nibble, a snack here and there, or take in the sights.
Okay. Do you have favorite sites that you'd like to see that you haven't yet?
Well, yes. The other day I flew by the volcano, and I tried very hard to knock my a stranger off of me, but it didn't work too well. I couldn't figure out why.
Really? So you actually have the desire sometimes just to, you don't have that blind allegiance to the person writing you.
Oh yes, no. You have me all wrong. We have very, very good allegiance to our writers. I mean, we're loyal. We will defend you. We will hunt with you. We will transport you from point A to point B, and yes, eventually back to point C.
So, why then, if you're so allegiant to the survivor writing you, and I'm hesitant, we have this phrase that says, "Don't put your head in the lion's mouth." I'm kind of going to take a shot here, but I'm curious. It seems like every time any of us look up at you, you're giving us a certain look of displeasure, annoyance.
Well, let me put it this way, Herbie. Sometimes you guys look.
It's Hop. It's Hop. My name is Hop.
Yes, Hop. Yes. Well, Hop. Sometimes you guys do look a little tasty now and then, when we get a little hungry, but we refrain from devouring you. We don't want to scare the children.
My goodness. So that's the only thing that keeps the Argies from trying to take over the entire known Ark world is they don't want to frighten children.
Well, not your children, our children.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you don't care about the human children, of course. What was I thinking? Wow. You and the Dung Beetle should talk, because the Dung Beetle also talked about Ark domination at some point.
Yes. Well, is there any more questions, Harlan? Because I have a tea date with my cousin.
Okay, well, it's Hop. I know I'm good. I'm going to let you go now and let you take off, but I really do appreciate you being my guest on this Creature Corner. It really was a pleasure and eye-opener.
Yes, it was your pleasure for even having me here. Now, I must go. I am late for my tea appointment.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. The Argentavis, everybody.
Yes. And remember, everybody, when you see us, please just give us a little curtsy or bow, because you are in the presence of royalty.
Oh, goodness.